75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years, 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. When you look at it like that, it's not a lot of time, is it?
I think that time is the most valuable currency, commodity that we have. I think it's more valuable than money because you can spend money and get money back. You can't do the same with time. Your bank account can always grow, but the amount of time that we have in our lives can't. We have an undisclosed amount. When you break it down, we get 24 hours in a day. 8 hours of that is to sleep, 8 hours of that is to work, 8 hours of that is for ourselves. Now that third 8 hours oftentimes just slips through our fingers because that 8 hours is, us going to the toilet, it's us eating, it's us watching TV, it's us relaxing from work. The theory of time dilation, if you've heard it, is that time goes faster as we get older. And the easiest way to understand that is, say to a 5-year-old, 1 year is a fifth of their life. But to an 80-year-old, 1 year is an 80th of their life. I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, but the 6-week holidays in school felt like 6 months, whereas now 6 weeks doesn't feel that long. Something that I don't think that we give enough thought to is that, time dilation exists, but as we get older and we get more and more responsibilities, we can subconsciously start wishing our life away. We can be working a job that we're not enjoying, and we start looking at the clock wishing that it would go faster. When you look at it just in the frame that it is, it's harmless. You're just hoping that your shift finishes quicker. But when you look at it on the wider scale, we're wishing away our time. We're wishing away our life. Because that's what our life is, it's time. An undisclosed amount of it. Someone wishing away their 8-hour shift could be wishing away the last hours of life that they're about to live. Something that I've found to tackle this, something that I found helps me make time feel fuller, is variety. It's the idea of filling my time with different things, new things. Routines are very good for structure and for building things, but routines can often get into a mundane feeling where time starts to slip between your fingers because you're doing the same thing each and every day, to the point that part of your brain can just log off and you just start doing it on autopilot, so you're not even really there. So this is why I really encourage the idea of doing new things, having variety. It's flooded with novelty, and when something's new, it can feel like your time is flooded with so much more information and so much more input, and it makes time feel fuller, it makes time feel richer, it makes your time feel more used, which in turn, I guess, makes your time feel longer. And what I think the trick is to do it even when you're tired. Say you've just got home from work. Do it when you're tired, because you could easily just sit on your phone and scroll for 30 minutes to an hour. By the time it comes to next week, you're not even going to remember what you were scrolling. Or you could spend that 30 minutes to an hour doing something new. And then by the time it comes to next week, you're going to remember that. And if you take that as a microcosm or a small metaphor for life, you could fill your life just doing the mundane things. But by the time it gets to the end of the life, you're not going to remember what it was you did. Whereas if you are doing new things and you're making new experiences and you're filling your life with variety, by the time it comes to the end of your life, you're going to have so much things to remember and so many things to look back on and be like, wow, I can't believe I did all that. The thing with wasting time is that we don't know how much of it we have. We don't know how much time we have in the bank, but we're so willing to spend it doing things that we don't want to do. If that was money, we wouldn't have the same attitude. Somehow society started thinking that money is more valuable than time. I'm interested to hear what helps you guys. What helps you guys make time feel longer. Yeah, drop a comment below and let me know.